My name is Gretchen von Koenig, and I'm directing Time Flies by David Ives. I chose Time Flies because I like death, and I like when people have to think about death, and even though it's a intense topic that should be considered so you can understand its opposite and really embrace life, it shouldn't ever hinder how you live and just kind of be happy but aware about it. And the play does that. It's very playful and fun, well written, very witty, and integrates a lot of different worlds that I'm excited to try to conquer on stage. Rehearsal processes, for me, are really fun. I don't know if my actors think it sucks, but I hope they have fun too. We start off with doing like a warm-up, kind of like an improv-based thing, since Vince and I are both in improv. And we start off just doing simple movement things, getting your body loose, ready to be kind of silly because the play is silly. And then we'll do a read-through and then kind of run through it, workshop some sections. The hardest part for me as a director through this process is knowing how to use the time efficiently and not waste time on things that might take too long, or not even take too long, just you're focusing too long on it. When to let them take it and do with it what they want instead of harping on it. It's a balance, especially because it is time sensitive. We don't have a ton of time, and it's not like we can rehearse for 6 hours a day, and so that's a challenge. I think what my play is saying is relevant. It's a timeless topic. The idea of considering death is a very heavy one, and ever since humans have been existent, it's been a factor of life, and it always will be. We might be living longer, but we're certainly never going to avoid death. And the finality of it, and understanding your reality is something that is fragile and that does disappear into nothing. But at the same time, if you think about that so much, you'll forget to live the little reality that you get to. So you might as well fly to Paris. You might as well have a good time. But I think to truly understand how amazing those things are and how every single moment from day to day is such a exciting thing, and really appreciate it, you have to understand its counterpart, which is the absence of anything. And that's what these bugs essentially go through. And it's, I think, just a timeless topic. Well, my background in industrial design is really, really helpful because of costuming reasons. Just kind of fun problem-solving techniques about how to get across that they're bugs, but it's still fun, how to plot them in a world, is all conversations that I've had before when I'm designing a toothbrush or a foot massager. It's a very similar approach, and therefore it wasn't like a foreign thing to me. And then the props as well. But that's more picking and choosing what's stock ready, but making people flies is very much so a design endeavor, and I really enjoyed that. And in terms of visual artists, I hope my training in composition comes through, maybe, but staging people and composing 2D documents or 3D renderings is a really different world, so hopefully it translates well into my training in those things. But training for a stage and composition on a stage is so different that it's tough to bring it into, but so far it's been really fun. People should come see the director's project because it's just a bunch of your fellow students in your school embarking on a very creative endeavor, directing and everything that theater involves with the lights and the sounds and the movement and the colors and the storytelling, that it's really worthwhile to support and just see what they're capable of. I bet you a lot of them would blow your mind with what they're able to do and what their fellow students are able to pull off acting out and designing and accomplishing.